fact, I'm a third generation Texan. My grandfather came to Keller on a wagon train in 1867 with his family. His family settled just about 5 miles from where my tower is now. And at that time, they could buy the land for $1.50 an acre. We bought the property with a house and the acreage in 1961. We had lived there for 24 years before we were contacted in 1985 about erecting a communication tower. We signed a 25-year lease, and we were getting $1,800 per year with a small increase every 5 years. The people from TriStar on the survey team approached my son who lives on the property and told him about the proposal. After that, we set up an appointment, and John Armour came to our house, visited with my family. At that time, he explained the difference in the amount of rent that we were getting under the old lease with the old tower company and what was the possibility of the profit sharing under the revenue. We were very interested, but we had a lot of questions because the truth was it just seemed a little bit too good to be true. One of the reasons that we were concerned is because we didn't know what it would be like, what reaction the old tower company would have when we didn't renew the lease. We worried that maybe the tower company would just take down the tower or that the tenants would leave. There was a risk, but neither happened. We learned that it was the location of the property, not the steel, that was important.
The tower that is on your property today will not move. There's a number of reasons for that. Number one, it was originally designed on a honeycomb-shaped grid in order to provide the maximum amount of coverage and capacity. The amount the tower can move and still be on that grid to function properly becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. And literally, some tower sites cannot move more than 100 to 150 feet without impacting network performance. The carriers who are tenants on these towers will not allow their network performance to be degraded. And that is the major reason why you can be very comfortable that the tower that is on your property right now will not only stay there, but will be used for future technologies.
TriStar has many different opportunities for landlords. We want to understand your needs so that we can come back to you and design a program that in many cases will put more money in your pocket right now and more money in your pocket in the future. There are landlords who say, I just want to maximize my revenues right now. I just want to be bought out and get as much money as I possibly can today. That's one thing that we offer. TriStar also offers other deal structures where we may be able to just immediately increase the amount of revenues that you're getting. While we understand you have a contract in place and we can't interfere with that contract, there are things that we can do today to just pay you more money.
At the time that TriStar contacted us, the lease was paying $3,732. That was the amount of money that we received in 2005. That was a year before TriStar had contacted us, and we went with TriStar. Once TriStar started operating the tower, we received $43,533 for the yearly lease, and we received that check last June. It was a difficult decision because I knew firsthand how things could change in 25 years. And that's why I was so excited about the revenue sharing rather than just a flat rate that I would agree to now.
TriStar is the only company in the U.S. today that is working with the landlords and has our interests perfectly aligned with the landlords. We're here to try to maximize your revenues, because if we can do a deal that's good for you, it's a deal that's good for TriStar.
We knew that we were not getting near what some of the new tower leases were bringing, and but we had no idea whenever we started talking about sharing equal. That was a big step. Yeah. So it did take a while to say, well, yeah, hey, if this is true, this is the way to go.
Yes. It's just that over the years where we had the old tower, we just never really checked, or we didn't know how much. They kept adding tenants over the years, but we never got any additional income.
If you're like most landlords in the United States, your revenue has not gone up every time a new carrier has come to this site. That's something we want to change. We believe that you have a very valuable asset that's now sitting on your property, and you deserve more money. That's what TriStar is all about. TriStar is a company of hand-picked individuals. The founders of our company, David Ivey and Ed Wallander, really set out to have a company that had a family feeling to it. And through the years, we've grown, and we've really enjoyed what we do. I hope that comes through when folks are talking to you about your land, your tower. We really pride ourselves on the integrity of our company.
We have over 100 years of combined experience in the management team here at TriStar, and we're using that experience to try to help build value for the landowners of some of the best sites in the country. We have enjoyed tremendous success over the last 6 years, and we hope that we can work with additional landowners around the country to explain the benefits of how working with TriStar can really make the tower that you have on your property much more valuable to you personally.
It was always that we were kept advised of where everything stood, and you truly felt that you were part of the organization.
Our relations are even stronger now with TriStar than they were, because we do know now firsthand that they do what they say. No, I'm glad I didn't wait any longer, because I gained money by going with TriStar then. They paid me more rent in order to operate my tower in the future. I love the revenue sharing. That's it. You're supposed to ask me another question. That's it.